February is the hottest month in the Western Cape, and today was a good example of that. Cape Town only topped 30 degrees, but the mercury rose into the upper 30s over the Western Cape interior. George topped 40 and Riversdale and Knysna at 42 and 43 degrees respectively. Most of the thunderstorms are concentrated over the central interior on Thursday, especially over the Free State and the northwest, spreading through to Gauteng on Thursday evening. We've seen a large amount of high cloud move in over the southwestern parts. Now that's not the frontal system just yet. On our satellite you'll see the front is still very far out in the Atlantic Ocean, and that'll only move in on Friday night. Friday morning starts off with a bit of fog and drizzle along the northeastern escarpment, with a partly cloudy and dry day over the far eastern part of South Africa. We're expecting quite a bit of thunderstorm activity across the interior, and then you'll see that cold front only moving in on Friday night, bringing in most of the rainfall overnight and into the earlier hours of Saturday morning. Fresh to strong winds are expected along the east coast, with a fresh northwesterly wind for Cape Town ahead of that front, and we'll see a windy afternoon over the western interior. The Northern Cape can expect a cooler day, 26 degrees for Springbok, with thundershowers for the majority of the province. Passersburg and Kimberley at 33 degrees. It'll be a cooler day for the Western Cape with cloud overhead, and of course we're only expecting that rainfall overnight. Cape Town at 27, still hot for Robertson at 34 degrees. 23 and mostly cloudy for George, with thundershowers into Somerset East just shy of 40 degrees. In fact, thundershowers are expected for the majority of the Eastern Cape on Friday. East London remaining dry with a hot afternoon at 33 degrees. It's a hot end to the work week for KwaZulu-Natal, with thundershowers mainly over the northwestern and southwestern parts. Dry and warm as we head towards the coast, with a bit of light rain or drizzle into Bombela at 28, and isolated thundershowers as we head towards the Highveld, eMalahleni and Secunda topping 27 degrees. Friday morning starts off with some drizzle for Tzaneen and Thohoyandou, with a high of around 30 in the afternoon. It'll be a dry day for the rest of the province. In the northwest, we're expecting dry conditions over the eastern parts with a few isolated thundershowers. 30 degrees for Mahikeng and Klerksdorp. We head into the upper 20s and low 30s for the Free State, with up to a 40% chance of thundershowers. We're also expecting thundershowers through to the southern and central parts of Gauteng. Johannesburg at 27, Pretoria partly cloudy and dry though at 29 degrees. Saturday morning starts off with a bit of drizzle over the western part of that cooler weather, and rainfall spreading through to the southern part of the country. Hot in the east, and then on Sunday you'll see that warm weather returning to the western part of South Africa, with thundershowers over the central and northeastern parts, but cloudy, cool and wet weather spreading along the east coast. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a great one.